Hello nerds! We are talking about music in this video. This is a pre-recorded clip, so my shirt's about to change, but it is going to be a great music section. If you want to see the entire news video, then you can check out the top link in the description. That being said, let's talk about all of the wonderful nerdy music that there is to talk about. Starting things in the music section, we're coming out with the big guns. We have Converge announcing a new record. Kind of. So Converge is teaming up with Chelsea Wolfe, her songwriting partner Ben Chisholm, and Stephen Brodsky, who is the vocalist from Cave In. That's right, there are 3 vocalists if you're keeping track at home. 3 vocalists, not the Ben Chisholm, but obviously Jacob Bannon, who sings for Converge. They're all teaming up, this large group of people, approximately 7, because there's 4 in Converge and then the 3 more. So 7 of these musicians it's taking to make this Blood Moon 1 record. This record has actually been multiple years in the making. Chelsea Wolfe and Converge have been friendly for some time. They started doing the writing process for this, I believe, in like 2018. We are just now getting the final release of the final workings of it, and they're actually going to be releasing it on November 19th. There is a music video for the title, kind of sort of title track. It's called Blood Moon as 2 separate words, whereas the name of the record is Blood Moon, all one word. So I don't know. I'm very intrigued to see what's coming out of this. Obviously, this one's produced by Ballou, just like every other Converge record is, just like it should be, because Kurt Ballou is probably the only person who understands how to record a band such as Converge, but it sounds pretty interesting. I have yet to watch this video just because it's Converge. I'm probably gonna love it, so I'm a little biased. There is a vinyl release for this that's coming out as well. June 24th will be the vinyl release, but again, the wide release for digital and CDs, if you still purchase such things, is the November 19th. Next, we're talking, this one was one that I was not considering putting in this until I watched the video, so apologies for not being able to do a reaction to this, but I'm also working on the ideas of maybe doing a music appreciation video series, so, you know, let me know if that's something you're interested in, because I do really appreciate music and have been doing it for a long time, making it, learning it, teaching it, so on and so forth. So Jinx is a new band that is putting out new music that is very reminiscent of a bygone era. Jinx is what is being called a nu metal revivalist band. The name of this new track that they just put out is Heatwave 98, named after an ECW, I guess that's their like big penultimate deal at the end of the year when they have all their wrestlers come in and wrestle for the belt or whatever ECW does. That's not my nerddom. I apologize. I'm not trying to minimize, but it's just I don't understand the nerddom. So many apologies. But it is named after an ECW title match, and it's a very, like, I was not expecting, based off of the nu metal revivalist, was not expecting to like this. I do love nu metal, don't get me wrong, but the revivalist part is what kind of threw me, because nu metal has been seeing a little bit of an uptake in interest in the last couple of years anyway. So to call a singular band a revivalist of the genre, I mean, not that the article that I found this in was singling them out as the only band doing such things, but I've never heard, I don't know, it just, the vocabulary seemed strange to me. So I was going in this with pretty low expectations, and it's interesting. It's definitely not bad. Not 100% sure I would put it in the same echelon as the early nu metal that started the genre, but it's definitely got something, and if you can work on something, then you can make it into something huge. So yeah, that's that. And then we have one other new piece of music, and that is from Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, the video for I Will Fail You. We've talked about the release of this record for some time. This is the first video I believe we've talked about from this. This might even be the first video released from this record, though. If I am wrong, definitely let me know, because I like Demon Hunter and I haven't seen any other releases from this just yet. So you can see, again, links to all of these videos down in the description. That is what we have for new music. Obviously, there weren't follow-ups or corrections, so let's move over to tours. Our first tour is the announcement of a new tour, as well as the announcement of a new record from the Eagles of Death Metal. Eagles of Death Metal, the 24th anniversary tour will begin November 22nd. It's going to be a European tour, so it starts in Brighton, UK, runs through December 6th in Bristol, UK. There are other European countries in the mix. It's not all just in the UK. Picks back up. Oh no, I apologize. That was the UK leg. Misremembering my information. But then picks back up March of 2022 in Zurich, Switzerland, runs through April 30th and ends in Blandford Forum, UK. So again, not all in the UK. That second leg is actually exclusively outside of the UK, save for that last date. So that is what we have for that. But then, like I said, there's also an announcement of a new record from the Eagles of Death Metal. We will get to that actually in just a moment. Our next tour that we're talking about is Tool is finally going back on tour. They have a giant tour scheduled. There is a US leg and a European leg. The US leg is scheduled from January 10th. It starts in Eugene, Oregon, runs through March 20th in Cleveland, Ohio. The European leg starts shortly thereafter, April 23rd in Copenhagen, Denmark, and then runs through May 24th in Budapest, Hungary. There again, links for tickets if you are interested to see any of these bands down in the description. Our final tour that we're talking about it because Spiritbox is on it, though the other two bands that are actually headlining this are noteworthy in their own right. Every Time I Die and Under Oath are both taking out Spiritbox. Remember, Spiritbox was dropped off of the Limp Bizkit tour when Limp Bizkit had to cancel the rest of their dates due to fears of the coof. Well, now they're getting back out on the road. Not that they ever really weren't on the road. The Limp Bizkit stuff was just elevating their profile. They've stayed on the road, man. I believe they're currently in Europe touring, but they're going out in the States with Under Oath and Every Time I Die, starting February 18th in Dallas, Texas, running through March 25th in Atlanta, Georgia. One more time, links in the description for tickets to any of these shows. All right, now let's talk about that new record from the Eagles of Death Metal. This is a Christmas album from the Eagles of Death Metal, which is very interesting. So it's a Boots Electric Christmas will be the name of the EP. Boots Electric, obviously the alter ego for one of the founding members of the Eagles of Death Metal band. The EP will be released November 19th, and it's going to be the weird, like, neon saturated rock and roll you've come to love and adore from the Eagles of Death Metal, but it's that kind of music doing those classic Christmas songs from what I've heard. I'm very interested. Pre-orders are actually live now. If you pre-order it now, you get an early MP3. I believe it was Silent Night, and then if you have already pre-ordered it in a month, they're releasing another song. I don't remember which song the second song was. And then again on November 19th, we will be getting the full record wide released. So yeah, very, very interesting day in music, not gonna lie. And that is the nerdy music news. If you want to see the entire news episode, then check the top link down in the description, assuming you are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on a different platform, then go check out the YouTube, youtube.com/generallynerdy, or generallynerdy.net is where all of the things get posted for free, and patreon.com/generallynerdy is the place to go get behind the paywall and see all of those things. So go check out the full episode, go check out other stuff that's happening on the page. You can see the links right there to the side of my face. Otherwise, thank you very much, nerds. We're gonna go, but before we do, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.